Yo everybody, welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic kick-butt day today so far. So guys, as you can see, I got a brand new camera. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below what you think of it. I want to make sure to keep upping up the quality of the videos that you guys are seeing here on the channel in continuous strides. But guys, the topic of today's video is going to be star powers. More specifically, star powers that makes the brawler from their level 9 version compared to their maxed out version with the star power exceptionally better. The night and day difference. So we're going to be going over the top 5 best star powers that makes the brawler exceptionally better in today's video. So if you see a brawler on this list that is your main, or you enjoy playing them, or if you just want to have a well-rounded account and make a very good purchase out of the shop, make sure to save up your coins in order to purchase these ones because it is worth your investment. As well as at the end of the video, we'll be going over 2 different brawlers that I feel like need a rework to their star power that are very bad star powers. So guys, hope you're all excited. Let's hop straight away into today's video. Here we go. Okay guys, so hopping straight away into it. So starting up with number 5, and that award goes to my man Barley. Guys, Barley's star power is so incredibly good. Just on paper, it's good. It could be on any brawler in this game. It would be good in and of itself. However, it really helps out Barley in a big way. Number 1, with a lobber, you're always continuously throwing out shots, even if you are getting low in HP, because normally you can get away from a lot of damage just from hiding behind walls. Having that capability to hit brawlers anywhere in the map, regardless of walls, is incredibly good, and having a star power that heals you up 300 HP every single time you throw out a basic attack allows you to not have to wait and heal yourself up by the conventional way. So having that 900 HP on reserve, if you have all of your ammo, can be really good for a weaker health brawler such as Barley. So guys, let's hop straight away into some Showdown gameplay with Barley and test out just how good his star power is, as well as demonstrate some tips and tricks in this game mode. If you guys are new to this channel, you know how I like to do top 5s. I always try to incorporate gameplay to make it a little bit more fun watching, as well as real-time tips, so you guys can see how I like to play these specific brawlers. But we'll see if we can put the star power to the use in today's video. I want to make sure to show you guys basically just how good it is, because I feel like star powers, they're kind of like non-changing, and there's such a cool element inside of the game where it makes each brawler a little bit more complex, which I really appreciate. I would love to see maybe more elements add to Brawl Stars that makes a brawler a little bit more individualized and complex and more like skill based. But let's see what we got here. Let's see. We got a teaming Piper, it looks like, and a teaming Jesse. Looks like we're gonna have to break this up. Now, Eye of the Storm is so good for Barley. As you can see, there's a lot of walls that we can take refuge behind. Okay, so we took out the Piper, good. And we're already at that 5th place spot. That's gonna be the goal of today's video, just to get positive trophies every single game that we play. Let's go! Let's go! Whoa! Okay, that was close. Taking on a Leon. Oh my gosh, guys, that is so nerve-wracking. Okay, here we go. I think our star power came into play just a little bit. We shot twice, correct? Okay, nice. Barley. So broken. Such a good brawler in the meta right now as well. I don't think we're going to be able to win against this Pam, but I will take 2nd place for sure. But guys, let's hop into number 4, the 4th best star power inside of Brawl Stars. So rounding the corner to number 4, and that goes to Carl, guys. Carl's star power is so dang good, and it's so simple. If you guys would read it on paper, it just would be like, oh, it just increases the attack speed of his boomerang or his pickaxe that he throws out. But it helps Carl out in such a big way. Number 1, being able to line up your shots against the brawlers that you're going for. It helps in that area, as well as just increasing overall DPS of going for different brawlers, which Carl has pretty impressive stats alone, having the high health that he has, as well as the DPS at close range, plus the star power on top of that just increases that even more. So I think Carl's star power, exceptional. You guys should get it. It makes playing with him a lot more fun, as well as way better. So Carl's star power, definitely worth getting out of the shop. But guys, let's see how we can do in some Showdown. I'm all warmed up with Carl. I've pushed him on my main account to 500 trophies as of recently. So we'll see how we can do in some Showdown. Here we go. Okay guys, so we found our match. What do we got here? Carl's going to be good on this map as well. Being able to get all these boxes. Now, we're going to disregard this box. Go straight for these 2. And we're going to check, because I'm assuming there's going to be a brawler hiding in these bushes. This map is kind of scary. They got weird bushes on the map where people can just kind of sneak up on you. So here we go. Look at this DPS. Oh my gosh. Carl's so good. I love Carl. Okay, here we go. Let's get this box now. Okay, increasing DPS, trying to go up against the wall. And who do we got here? Do we got Rosa? This map is so dang nerve-wracking. All the bushes. Okay, it looks like no one's like hanging out in the bushes on the right side, which is good. We'll kind of hold down this area to ourselves. Okay, it looks like we're going down. Dang it, Rosa. We'll take it, guys. I don't want to cut as much. If I lose, I lose. I just want to show you guys the losses. As well as it's going to take a lot of focus here. I'm so used to looking at my webcam, but having camera is going to be a little bit different. But I had my Carl 500 trophies for such a short time. But he's just tilted a little bit now. We'll get him back up. So moving on to number 3, and that goes to Rosa, the hands that we just went down to with Carl. But Rosa's star power is so broken and fits her character so dang well as well. Being able to pressure your opponents going up into their spawn and with your super to pressure them is a big way of people, like how people like to play with Rosa. And having that ability to just kind of fall back, hide in the bush for a few seconds, heal up while you're waiting for the regeneration of your normal conventional healing is such a big help. You guys, I feel like people disregard like 300 health, especially for a Brawler that has 7,000 base health, but 300 can make big differences. For example, if you're poisoned by a crow, you hop in a bush and you out heal the crow's poison where it doesn't do anything to you. There's so many different things that Rosa's star power helps out with, and it's definitely worth getting. Rosa is incredibly good right now in the meta as is, and if you have that star power on top of it, it's broken. Any healing element, in my opinion, is so good inside of Brawl Stars. But guys, let's see what we can do. I'm assuming we're going to do just fine with Rosa, but we are spawning next to 3 other Rosas right off the get-go. We'll see how this goes. We're maxed out, and we're sitting at 380 trophies, or 380 trophies, so I'm assuming we're not going to be going up against max Rosas. So we have the advantage of having the star power, especially on this map. This map is literally all bushes. Okay, we got the jump on this Rosa. Nice. Okay. Let's see what we got here. The healing. So easy to demonstrate how good it is, because it comes into play literally at every single situation on the map. You can find a patch of bushes and get some value from the star power. Where some star powers, you need to like activate it. Where like Mortar's star power is incredibly good, but you need to get a kill in order to use it. Where all you gotta do is just kind of go to a bush. Its utility is so good. Okay, here we go. Where are these brawlers? Sometimes I forget the brawler that I'm playing with. Like, we could have went in on that Shelly so easily. But my passive mind, the way I like to play Brawl Stars, is just like, once you start getting shot, it's like, move on, move on. So many Rosas, oh my goodness. Still dominating the meta. Okay, Shelly's bothering us. Okay, basically pulled the same trick that the Rosa in the last game did. No! Gosh dang it. Rosa's lurking in every bush on this map, guys. It's tricky. But -1, not too shabby. I wanted to have positive trophies in every single game in today's video, but we kind of botched that right off the get-go. But that's fine, guys. You can't have perfect runs every single time. But guys, moving on to number 2. And this Brawler has been on the topic of conversation for a while now. People thinking that he's incredibly bad, which he is in his own right, but it goes to Darrel. Number 2 is Darrel. His star power is so good for his character, and it's a night and day difference. When you're rolling in with your star power, you basically have somewhat of immunity for a couple seconds, so you can actually dish out your damage, get your star power or your super again, and then roll away. So he's more of like his assassination like character comes out when you have his star power a little bit more. But the conversation right now is Darrel without star power is just useless compared to Darrel with star power, which I get where people are coming from, is definitely a lot worse. But if you play him in a specific way, I think he's just as good. Not as good, but you can still play him going for specific characters. I feel like the mentality that you want to take with Darrel is assassination. Don't think of him as a shotgunner brawler. I alluded to this in my last Road to Purple Iron Man challenge video, the video yesterday. And we were talking about, I try to mirror basically the gameplay of Mortis, where you're, especially on Showdown, where you're just trying to stay alive, as well as picking out the opponents that you think are going to be easy kills. So like this Jessie will be somewhat decent to go for once we get our super rolling on her. So we could, okay, I ain't dealing with that, never mind. Oh! Hey guys, when you panic, sometimes it just works out. I gotta remember, Rosa is such a thing in the meta right now. I need a bush check. I feel like I never do that. Okay, we got our super again. So, we're Assassination Brawler. We can't go for the Shelly, but we can harass this Jessie here. Nice. And another thing that I really enjoy about Darrel is, like, the assassination element is so there. Because once you get a kill on a Brawler, you have your super again. So you can just roll around, take out a Brawler, roll around, take out a Brawler, roll around, take out a Brawler. It's so much fun. And so good. Okay, so we have a Rosa in the bottom bushes. I guarantee it. But where are the other Brawlers? We got Leon. Okay, we gotta get ready. Let's heal up. I'm worried about this Leon. We could take out Leon generally pretty easily, in my opinion, with Darrel. Rolling in with our super, having the star power activated, but he's quite a bit higher level than us. But I think this is where we're gonna go down, go down, go down. But guys, let's see, what did we get here? 0 trophies. We're literally not going anywhere in today's video, but that's okay. The main message of today's video is, yes, tips as well as going over the star powers, but going into number 1, the number 1 best brawler inside of Brawl Stars when it comes to their star power, and has a warm spot in my heart, goes to my man Mortis. Guys, I go over this so many times, but one, having a star power like Mortis's that benefits his character so dramatically, having heal in your back pocket from 2 different elements, one your super as well as your star power, makes such a huge difference. I noticed this firsthand where I was trying to level up my Mortis on my mini account when I didn't have him maxed out. It was so much harder, and having a star power that just basically unlocks a easier gameplay with a brawler is definitely worth your purchase. You need to get Mortis' star power if you enjoy playing with him. If he's level 9, you save up those coins to get that that star power on Mortis. It is so much different, and it helps out so much. But guys, let's hop into it. I'm a little bit nervous. Let's end on a good note here. Can we get like a second or first place? We'll have to see. We're sitting at 600 trophies, so it's going to be a little bit harder gameplay, but I think we can make it work. We'll have to see. Alrighty guys, finally finding our match. Oh my goodness. Takes so long. Like the gap, like 500 and 600 isn't that much difference, right? It's not incredibly hard to get to like 600 trophies, but like the amount of people that play Brawlers at 500 trophies compared to 600 is so big, I guess. But here we go. Let's see. We're off to a 1 power cube advantage right off the get-go, which is good. Don't know how much super this Shelly has, but we can go in on her. I'll just wait for a little bit. So it's going to take 2 bursts to kill us with that Colt. So we got to keep that in mind. Okay, Colt doesn't have any... Alright, let's wait and see with this Colt. Colt's one of those guys that you can take out if you have your super. It's almost like the same as Leon. But we don't have our super, so we have to play a little bit passive against him. But we can dash around a little bit, try to play with him a bit. Try to get our super. But he seems to be good at lining up his shots. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think there's a bull in here. Great. The bush camping and the teaming is just such a thing at 600 trophies. I can't do Showdown with Mortars at 600 trophies. I just can't. But guys, it was a very lackluster when it comes to trophy pushing in today's video. But hope you guys found the information useful. But now it's time to hop into the 2 brawlers that I'd like to see a star power rework. Something change with them. So the very first star power that I'd love to see get a rework is Penny, guys. Penny's star power is so dang lackluster to the point where it never comes into play, really. You might get lucky once your mortar explodes to land one of them, which I guess that's pretty good. But whenever you have an element that rewards like the destruction of something or the death of something, it's not that good. What we saw in the past from like Poco, for example, before they got his, or they reworked his star power, was whenever he died, an explosion came out of like healing with a huge radius that would heal up his teammates. But to get any value from it, it would have to be his death. So if her mortar allows her to get some value out of her star power when it's destroyed, I don't find it super good, as well as its lackluster effect once it does explode and all the cannonballs fly everywhere. And then the other one that I would love to see get a change is Jean. Now Jean right now's character is super good, but his star power is just kind of useless in my opinion. Being able to heal up your opponents or your brawlers on your team 200 HP if they're within your radius, I feel like it doesn't really come into a play, and I don't like its lack of individuality. I feel like you can give this star power to any brawler in the game, it would make sense. I like to see like something different, maybe like something completely unique to him, like for example like a Mortar star power or a Frank star power or a Carl star power. There's so many cool star power ideas, and I think G needs like a switch to it. We'll have to see. But guys, hopefully you all enjoyed today's video. Like I said before, a little bit lackluster when it comes to the trophy pushing. Your boy Ray isn't that crazy good at Showdown. My game modes are like gem grab and like heist and stuff like that, but I'll get better. But guys, hopefully you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it. I really appreciate that. Also, consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Being a part of the Ray fam, I would truly appreciate that. So guys, with that being said, make sure to keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.